Good morning, and a special welcome to those who may be visiting with us today here at St. Elizabeth Ann Seton Catholic Church. Today is the 16th Sunday in Ordinary Time.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark. The apostles gathered together with Jesus and reported all they had done and taught. He said to them, "Come away by yourselves to a deserted place and rest a while." People were coming and going in great numbers, and they had no opportunity even to eat. So they went off in the boat by themselves to a deserted place. People saw them leaving, and many came to know about it. They hastened there on foot from all the towns and arrived at the place before them. When he disembarked and saw the vast crowd, his heart was moved with pity for them, for they were like sheep without a shepherd. And he began to teach them many things. The Gospel of the Lord.
Good morning, church. How are you today? Someone will ask how I am. I am great, thank you. It has been a wonderful experience since I came yesterday. Father has been taking very good care of me. As you were told, my name is Albert Adeleke. I am a priest from Nigeria, but I live in the Archdiocese of Baltimore. And the purpose of my coming to your parish this weekend is to beg for money. And I hope you will give me plenty of money. Not just to beg for money, but to share with you my own experience as a missionary in my diocese in Nigeria, to continue to encourage you to pray for missionaries throughout the world. And if there's someone in your family, your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, someone who would like to be a priest, a reverend sister, a married deacon, even a lay missionary, please encourage that person. The world is in need of missionaries, and I am sure this diocese is in need of more priests. The name of my mission diocese is Ijebu-Ode Diocese. Ijebu-Ode Diocese is in the western part of Nigeria, and Nigeria is in the western part of Africa. In my diocese, more than half the population is Muslim. And this is evident in the fact that the first bishop from my diocese came from a Muslim family. The present bishop is also from a Muslim family. Myself and many other priests and religious in my diocese, we have Muslim background. That is to tell you that in my part of Nigeria, in the western part, Christians, Muslims, and traditional African worshippers will live together in peace. And this was made possible by the help of early missionaries. When early missionaries came, they built schools, hospitals, and rendered many social services that brought the people together. School has always remained a primary means of evangelization, and we continue to use it as such. Some years back, the government of my country took over schools, but the Catholic Church built new ones. We have 4 high schools and about 8 elementary schools, and more than half the population in these schools are still from Muslim families. Some of them are baptized, many of them are not baptized. But the joy we have is that we continue to use our schools as a means of teaching our future generation the message of peace of Christ. So that what we continue to have in Iraq, in Sudan, in the Middle East, even in the northern part of my country, Nigeria, healings in the name of religion will not have a place in the hearts of those children. I am sure you have heard of the Boko Haram. And I am sure you heard of the abduction of over 200 girls a couple of years back. But I am not sure if you heard that about 120 girls were abducted this year. I am not sure if you heard that 2 priests and 17 parishioners were killed in April this year, all in the name of religion. And out of these girls that were captured, 1 girl remained not released because she refused to denounce the name of Jesus Christ. That is the value of Catholic education. So we want to continue to teach. We want to continue to free the minds of our future generation from ignorance. We want to set them free from poverty. So we need your help. So whatever gift you give as you step out of the church will help us to continue to provide educational materials, provide good teaching environment, and even to provide scholarships for children from poor families, children from Muslim families, children who have the potentials, but their families cannot afford the tuition. We need about $500 to sponsor a child in high school for a year. So no amount you give us is too small. No amount you give us is too big. In my diocese, we have 37 seminarians. Most of them are still from Muslim families. And we need $1,000 to train 1 seminarian in a year. So for this year alone, we need nothing less than $37,000 to train all our seminarians. So we are looking for sponsorship for our seminarians for 1 year spiritual year, 4-year philosophy, or 4-year theology, or throughout the whole process of formation, 9 years. So to train a young man to become an ordained priest, we need just $9,000. I say just $9,000 because I live in the area, and I know that to train 1 seminarian in a year, you need nothing less than $45,000. That will train all our priests, all our seminarians, and you'll still have some change. So we need your help. Adopt a seminarian today, and the Lord will bless you and reward you 100-fold. I was adopted and trained by an Italian family. When I was ordained, I had the opportunity to visit them in their village in Vieste, Foggia. And they took me around the village. This is my missionary, this is my son. And I became a star. Every year, my mother in Italy will call me for my anniversary and for my birthday, last week and next Sunday, and will greet me, Alberto, tantaguri, tutto bene, and say lots of many wonderful things, which I don't understand. I will only say to her, grazie mamma, bene, bene. I tell the story wherever I go. I pray for them every day at the Mass. They pray for me. You too can be part of this wonderful experience. Support the seminarian, adopt a missionary, and I am sure the Lord will bless you and He will reward you 100-fold. When these young men are ordained, they are sent into the villages. When I say villages, I really mean villages. Not the kind of villages we have here in the States. I was in Florida a couple of years back, and I went to a place called The Villages. And I asked them, are you serious? Is this a village? If you want to see a village, come to my diocese and I will take you to places where there is no electricity, no power at all. No roads or no good roads. People still live in mud houses with thatched roofs and no access to clean water. The only access to clean water in some of these villages are waters from running streams and rivers. It is in this stream the people will have their shower. It is in this stream the people will do their laundry. It is in this stream that people will do their bathroom, the major and the minor exercise, if you know what I'm talking about. And it is from this stream that people will take water home to cook and to drink. And it is under this condition we, the priests and religious, live and work. I was sent to a village some years back. I stayed with the people. They took care of me. I ate the food, but I could not drink the water because the water looked like cappuccino. It was raining season and the rivers have been flooded. And that is the only source of water in that village. So what the church in my diocese, what we do is to sink deep wells in the villages so that we can get clean water from the water table and pump it up. And because there is no electricity, you have to buy electricity generators. All these will cost us like $4,000. The priest may not live in the best rectory. He may not have electricity. His cell phone may not work in the village, not to talk of having Wi-Fi. But I think he deserves the basics of life, clean water. So we need your help to provide clean water for our priests and our religious working in the villages. And when you give the parish a deep well, the parish will extend the generosity to the entire village. Because I have witnessed many children walking 10 to 15 miles every day to the river to get water, only to come back with dirty water. I have seen many children dying because of cholera, diarrhea, dysentery, tapeworms, ailments that are transmitted because of drinking bad water. So we need your help to keep our children alive. No amount you give us is too small. No amount you give us is too big. By virtue of a baptism, our Lord Jesus Christ calls all of us, just like he called the apostles, and they are giving him the report today. Go to the ends of the world and preach the good news. But not all of us can be out there in the mission. Some people will give to the mission by going, whereas the rest of us will go on mission by giving. So whatever you give as you step out this morning will go on your behalf to Nigeria, to different parts of the world, and share God's love with our needy brothers and sisters. Whether you believe it or not, America is most blessed than any other nation in the world. I have lived in Africa, I am living in America, I know the difference. You may be poor, but there are many people in the world who do not have a speck of what you have. So instead of complaining, learn to give thanks. Children, learn to appreciate your parents. You don't want this, you don't want that. There are many children who don't even have anything. Parents, learn to appreciate what you have because the Lord has blessed you and he wants you to be a source of blessing to others. So during when you step out, please give something, because on the last day, the Lord will ask you, when I was hungry, did you give me to eat? When I was thirsty, did you give me to drink? When I was in need, did you come to my help? And when Father Albert came to your church, how much did you give him? So as you are going out, please give me plenty of money. The mission needs it. The people of the world need it. The children of God need it. And I'm sure the Lord will bless you and reward you 100-fold. There's this song I normally sing to end my appeal. And this song for me is a source of strength. Just like the Lord assures us of his love for us in the gospel reading. He saw us dejected and he taught us and took care of us. Should I sing the song? Should I sing the song? You ask for it. Amazing grace shall always be my song of praise. For it was grace that bought my liberty. I do not know just why he came to love me so. He looked beyond my fault and saw my need. I shall forever lift my eyes to Calvary, to view the cross where Jesus died for me. How marvelous the grace that caught my fallen soul. He looked beyond my fault and saw my need. Amazing grace shall always be your song of praise, for it was grace that bought your liberty. You do not know just why he came to love you so. He looked beyond your faults and saw your needs. We shall forever lift our eyes to Calvary, to view the cross where Jesus died for us. How marvelous the grace that caught our fallen souls. He looked beyond your faults and saw your need.